Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over my own personal top 5 units that you should be going for in the new updated Forever Summons. I will note that this list is pretty much still the same as like our old Forever Summons list. I mean, it's been updated a tiny bit, but most of the units on this top 5 are still going to be units that have been here for a pretty long time now that you could have picked up at really any point in the last year or two. But I will say that at the back half of the video, I will be doing a honorable mention / fun units to pick up side of things that include a lot of the new units that got added to the pool. But without further ado, let's jump into what I think is the top 5 units that you should be going for in the Forever Summons if you're taking it seriously. At number 5, Miranda. I have to put Miranda on the list. She is still such an amazing taunt tank in the game, especially against like bosses that do magic damage. She's really good, and even against bosses that do physical damage too. Like, she can still tank really well. Her slots aren't horrible, and she just provides overall really good like taunt tank for the team. Like, if you don't have any tank at all whatsoever, and you don't want to have Sandstone on your team, you don't want to have Gerald on your team, Miranda's probably going to be your best choice, even if you do have those two on the team. At number 4, Juno. Juno's still so powerful, even in the Super Woken era. And I feel like everyone sleeps on her now. I feel like I never see anyone use her. I feel like I never see any content on her. I don't see her in multis anymore. But Juno still hits like a truck if you have her with the right team. And even by herself, she still hits like a truck. And she also provides really good arch gen for the entire team. So she kind of does two things at once, is supports the team, buffs them, and then she also does a lot of damage. And she's still one of the only normal Awoken characters that does dual damage. So her true arts, I'm pretty sure, does dark damage, and then her normal arts does light damage. So, you know, if you ever need to balance that out, now you get 2 elements in one unit. And then obviously you're going to want to stick a healer or some sort of heals on the team with her, because when she enters True Demonic Eclipse, I think is what it's called, she drains her life per second, and if she falls below a certain threshold, then she exits out of her True Demonic Eclipse, which is her version of Magia Drive. Number 3 and number 2. So this is going to be a dual thing. So you can put either of these on top of one another in priority depending on what you deem more important. So the tie between 2 and 3 is Emperor and 12th Gen Mizuki. The reason I think 12th Gen Mizuki deserves to go up against Emperor is because she is needed in a few endgame, very specific stages that you need something to combat the Hellflare or the Hellflame. So I'm pretty sure one of the newer Shinobi Ultra Luck units, you need her on the team for. Like, you literally can't beat it without her unless you do like, you know, negative damage and you want to sit there and take like 10 minutes for one run. And then stage 26 of Dungeon of Trials, and then a few others that have the health flare. I'm pretty sure like one of the bosses have it, and then I'm pretty sure Ifrit's Crest Palace also has it as well. So she's just like a direct counter to that because she doesn't get affected by it, so she can just do all the damage. Plus she buffs the team really nicely on the physical damage side, and she provides arch gen and cleanses. So overall, I think personally she's a little bit better than Emperor, but you know, don't cancel me, don't, you know, get your panties in a wad, because Emperor is still really good. That's why I'm saying like number 2 and number 3 in my opinion are tied. I personally put 12th Gen in the number 2 spot though. And then number 1, you know who he is, you've seen it coming from a mile away. It is still Haruto. He is just still so good in today's meta, especially as like an awoken unit that you can get pretty much all the time. Like, even though his banner never comes back around, he has been appearing in forever summons for the past like what, year or two at least. And so, you know, everyone kind of has Haruto, and if you don't, then this is the perfect time to pick him up. So I don't know, I don't think I have to go into the explanation as to why he is the #1 unit, but you know, TLDR is he provides really good heals per second, and he has good slots, and he debuffs the enemy's earth res, and he provides archgen for the entire team. So I mean, he kind of is just like everything that you would want in a like straight up support unit. Like, yeah, he doesn't do a lot of damage, but he's not really meant to. He's supposed to be there as a support unit, and he is the best support unit in the game that is not super awoken. Now, let's go into the honorable mentions / fun units to pick up. I won't be going over exactly what all these kits do just because they're honorable mentions. You can always look them up online. I'll post a link in the description of a website where you can actually see all the current units in the game, including JPs, and all of their kits and what they all do. But let's get right into it. First, all the Sistinas. I think all the Sistinas are cool. I'm personally a Sistina stan. I wanted Summer Sistina to be my Luck 300 unit, but I didn't get her quick enough before I started already investing my Luck 300 unit into Valentine's Day Priscilla, which I still don't really regret that because she's a really good unit. But all the Sistinas, they're fun to use. Even OG Earth Sistina is really, really fun to use. Summer Leone, she helps the Mono Earth team so much. She provides really good buffs to the team. She provides archgen to the team, burst archgen, and just overall, like, she, you know, hits pretty hard too. It's not like she hits like a wet napkin or anything like that. So I think she's deserves to be on the honorable mentions here. Both boss units. So I'm talking about Groitz and Emmy. The only reason I put these two on the list is because they're boss units. They're the only two transformable units that we have in the game at the moment that like fully transform their whole kit out. So I mean, I think they're pretty fun. I personally have Groitz. I don't have Emmy, so maybe I try to pick Emmy up if I see her this time. Who knows? But I'm also trying to go for 12th Gen Mizuki because I don't have her. Then last but not least is Fire Orvel. He is the other Liberation unit along with Light Sistina. He does a lot of damage. Like, you can make him hit like a motherfucking truck and then some. And then he provides really good debuffs for the whole team, and it's just overall a really good unit and fun unit to use. I personally don't have him. I've never used him, but he really does sound really cool to have. And I do personally want a Liberation unit. I do not have Light Sistina or him at all on any of my accounts. So who knows, if one of them pops up, maybe I do. Again, just kind of go for them. But this list of the honorable mention / fun units should only be gone after if one, you really like the unit and you don't mind sacrificing this time to get someone else that you may not have, like Heart, 12th Gen, or Emperor, or you already have all of them and you're just looking for some fun units to pick up and try out. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment. It's all free. It does help the channel a lot. And then don't forget to check out the Discord. We're still a growing community, and I really want to see it continue to grow. And I want to start doing events with you guys that I think will be pretty cool. And yeah, enough yapping about all that stuff. I will see you guys in the next video. Later.